screen, but let's say that you want to stay in your home and you decided that is the best available option for you. So Loretta, tell us a little bit more about what you do and how this ties in and what kind of community resources that you offer.
Thank you, Olga. I'm happy to. My name is Loretta Shacklet. I'm the founder and owner of Simplify Senior Living. Simplify Senior Living is a personal concierge or personal assistant service to serve older adults. My company is invested in a high level of service to support seniors' independence, their health, and their quality of life. A little bit about my background. My educational and experience background is in family counseling and life coaching for over 20 years. And I've recently received my certification as a certified senior advisor. So it's because of my experience and my education and the certification that I can offer my older adult clients a connection and a relationship on a deeper level. And now with social isolation, it's really never been more important. Providing emotional support, we all know, is key to keeping your loved ones physically and mentally fit. It's very, very important to spend quality time together, providing much needed companionship, all while accomplishing the daily tasks that seniors need the most help with. And some of the services that seniors request the most with, and I've got a bunch of them just to talk to you a little bit about today. Household chores and grocery shopping and laundry and closet organization, running their errands, prescriptions need to be picked up, dry cleaning needs to be done, personal shopping. We're coming up into the holiday season. And for many of my seniors, I do all their holiday shopping and wrapping and mailing. A lot of household organization. I start usually in the kitchen, which is the hub of everybody's home, and help them reorganize so that their kitchen really works smoothly and the best for them. The refrigerator is also a very important place that I start, just to make sure that the seniors, there's no spoiled food in there. It also helps me with helping them plan their meals as to what they're eating every day. Um, so that's an important piece of it. Another very popular service that I offer is overseeing technicians or people coming into your home. The Comcast or Verizon person coming in, the washing machine needs to be repaired. You get a 4-hour window, you're having a new piece of furniture delivered. I'm there with you so you're not alone with someone new or strange coming into your home. And the benefit of that is that for that 4-hour period of time, I'm working with you the whole time. So we can absolutely redo the entire laundry room, get 3 or 4 loads of laundry done and put away, linen closets reorganized. One of the services that I'm busy with right now with seniors is moving out all summer clothes
Mhm.
and bringing in the winter clothes. And I often, just a little bit about that. A lot of organizers come in and will reorganize closets or whatever. With seniors in particular, it's fun to be able to do it together. So I usually bring in a chair and a cup of tea, and they sit with me, and we go through, all their clothes. It it's a relationship and it's companionship. I often find out about all the fun places they went to when they wore that. Important with seniors also, some organizers are going to come in and put all the pants and all the shirts and all of this. Closets are dark. It's hard for seniors to see everything. I come in, I put outfits together. I know my mother used to wear the same pants and sweater. Um, the closet was dark. It was hard for her to pull out which sweater went with that. And she'd pull out a pair of brown pants that looked blue in the closet and a shirt that went with it that didn't work. So anyhow, I work with seniors and help them pick what they love best with the outfits. So their closets are organized according to outfits. So they'll have pants and a belt and a shirt and a sweater all together so they can pick out their outfits. And anyhow, it's organizing, but it's also companionship and talking with them and learning about their lives and everything. Mail management. Often mail and newspapers and magazines and stuff start to pile up, and it's a nightmare for them.
Mhm.
So I like to go in and help them organize their filing system so they know exactly where to go in and put a bill, or what they think is advertising, but they're afraid to throw away just in case it isn't, and how to organize and help them with the magazines and the newspapers and everything else that come into. Olga was talking about downsizing, and I just moved a lovely couple from Pottstown down into one of the plus 55 communities. And Olga, boy, you described the continuing care model so beautifully. And with my family counseling background and with my certification, the most important thing that I've learned, and I try to use with every client and every senior that I meet, is to meet them exactly where they are. And as you said, some want to stay in their home forever. Some, the best spot is to move to a 55. Some is an independent living. So I think with all people that work, all professionals that work with seniors, the most important thing is to meet everybody exactly where they are, to spend and take the time to find out what their needs are and what their goals are and where they're going to be the happiest, and to help them with their goals. So anyhow, this couple that I helped, they had a big home. They had a 3-bedroom home, and they were moving into an assisted living facility. So they had a lot of work to do. They hired me for 3 days, and I worked with them. We organized what was going to be donated. They wanted to donate everything to Purple Heart, what was going to be trashed, what they were taking with them, and what they wanted to give to their adult children. Well, first off, their adult children didn't want anything, but it was just a matter of communication. What their adult children didn't want to do was they didn't want to sort through boxes of junk and pull out one piece or whatever. So I went to work with this lovely couple. We got the donations in Purple Heart. I called them up. I was there. They had them. I made sure they took exactly what went there. The next step was to get rid of all of the trash, and using, 1-800 I Got Junk or whatever, one of the groups or whatever. We got rid of all the trash. Now we were down to 2 different groups, what they were packing, and I packed everything for them, for the movers to come. And then I took everything they wanted to give to their children and displayed it really nicely on a table, so that when their adult children came in, it did look nice and they did want it. So it was kind of a win-win. And the couple moving felt great about giving it to their adult children. And the adult children said, "Oh, I didn't know mom had this or that, or I remember this." And so anyhow, it was a win-win of a situation. And we did it in less than 3 days. I think we did it in a day and a half. They also moved into one of the facilities, and I helped them set up their kitchen. I helped them set up their linen closets, their clothes, and get everything organized. So anyhow, that's one of the services I do for them. For seniors, once they're in their home and they need a little bit of support to stay there, um, eh, I have for companionship. The term is so loosey goosey. Well, what is companionship or whatever? With one set of seniors I work with, um, the one couple, the woman was a voracious reader, but between eyesight and everything else, she had kind of stopped. I found that out after listening to kind of what her needs were or whatever. We formed our own little reading club, and we read once a week or whatever, and then we have great conversations about the books and the magazines and the articles we read or whatever. Um, with another couple, we started a walking club, and we walk for 10 or 15 minutes. I have on my website, which a lot of different websites try to kind of, I guess, advertise or whatever. And I kind of set my website up to give as much value and as much information. So I have all my blogs are all just information for seniors, and videos on, I have wonderful videos on Tai Chi, seated Tai Chi, and yoga you can do seated, and all different types of just exercises that seniors can enjoy doing. Another service that I offer is telemedicine. Has always been popular with seniors, but now with COVID has really become a wonderful service. Um, And a lot of issues kind of play into that. And it's a little bit difficult for seniors. Some seniors, not all. Some are more savvy than I am on the computer, and don't discount them, because over 50% of seniors use email every day. So anyhow, but with telemedicine, it's particularly important. It's nice to have a health advocate. It's nice to have somebody help prep prior to going to a doctor. What are my 5 questions that are the most important things I want to ask the doctor that have happened since the last time? Well, we write them down. I type them up in nice big block letters or whatever, so that when a senior is sitting in front of the computer Zooming with their doctors, they have it right there. I'm also there so that they don't have to worry if they have a technical something happens with Zoom. The mute isn't working. They can't hear the doctor. They need the volume turned up. I've had seniors and family friends that I've helped or whatever, and the doctor spent half of the time helping them with technical things instead of let's get the important stuff. And it's also awfully nice when you're on a telemedicine, you're on a Zoom call with your doctor. I just sit on the sidelines. I'm there for any help they need, but I sit and I write down everything the doctor said so that they have their notes and then they can go over it afterwards. And that has really been helpful. I also have introduced to many seniors. It's called the Grand Pad. It's just a tablet, but it's a tablet specifically designed for seniors. And boy, it's so easy to navigate. And once I've introduced it and I've worked with them 2, 3, 4 times with it, and we've done it, it has taken off and been wonderful. So that's something else. And I know I'm starting to get talking too much. So anyhow, what I wanted to let you know also for my seniors and for everyone today, that my passion for serving older adults really came from serving my own mother. And I saw firsthand that the quality of the person I had in helping my mother really determined her happiness that day. And I had been a counselor and kind of was winding down that practice, working 1 or 2 days. And that's where I said that, boy, seniors deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, and to understand that companionship while you're in a senior's home and the relationship that you develop with a senior and you're in serving their home. Anybody can empty the dishwasher and anybody can put a load of laundry in, and anyone can shop and dump off things. But providing that companionship and providing that relationship is key uh, to seniors thriving. I've become a passionate advocate for the dignity and safety of our seniors. I was telling Olga, but prior to that, I have a wonderful presentation that I have up on my website also, but that I do on identity theft and scams that target. So I try to make my website a really good information for seniors. I know Olga will share this with you, but it's
Mhm.
simplifyseniors.com. Um, and the biggest benefit I can offer, because I don't just work for seniors, I work, I work for and with their whole family. When you're an adult child of a parent, you have aging parents, and you are taking care of your own children, you're taking care of busy careers, you're taking care of your own home, your own family needs, and aging parents. Often the relationship with aging parents starts to suffer. It's difficult. And you're spending 4 or 5 hours and you're going grocery shopping for them, and you're coming in and you're cleaning this. And what I like to do, what I like to offer is that, I'm happy to do all of that so that when you can come in to your parents' home, bring in lunch, sit for a couple of hours and have a wonderful time and enjoy with them. Don't when you've got that 3 or 4 hour window or whatever, and you've got to come in and clean that kitchen and you've got to go food shopping for them and you've got to do everything else. What I leave you with is for them, your time with your aging parents is really precious. Simplify Senior Living can help you enjoy it. So anyhow, if you have a loved one or know of someone who needs extra help and support in their life, don't wait any longer. Reach out. I'd be so happy to help them. I try to say to everybody, Simplify Senior Living is in the business of solving problems for seniors and helping them to enjoy their lives. Anyhow, thank you, Olga, for letting me share a little bit with everybody. I certainly enjoy being here with everybody this morning.
No, I definitely appreciate it. I actually have a couple questions for you. Do you have a certain area that you service?
I do. I service Bucks and Montgomery County, specific
Mhm,
Eastern and Central Montgomery, Chestnut Hill. I have many, many clients over on the main line,
mhm.
and the surrounding areas.
So if I have, because I work in New Jersey a lot as well, do you have any
Mm.
connections there that if someone is looking for more
I
personalized in-home service?
I absolutely do. I have
Okay.
two groups in New Jersey that are concierge services that have been in serving older adults,
Mhm,
advocates for older adults that are wonderful. So I'm happy
mhm,
to give two referrals, particularly one. Lisa Sequeiro has a company in Cherry Hill,
mhm.
and she works just the way I do. She has passion and treats her seniors with tremendous dignity. Is an unbelievable advocate for seniors, and it is terrific in that area. And we kind of work together, and happy to share all of our information and website with anybody in the Jersey area.
Got it. And typically, how do you bill for your service? Is this something that where you have like a price sheet and hourly rates, so that way, because can can the clients use maybe some of their money from their long-term care insurance or some other kind of resources to pay for your services? If you can just talk a little bit about that.
Certainly. With most of my clients, Olga, I have a membership.
Okay.
Um, and it seems to work the best because with a membership service that I offer them, they're guaranteed a certain number of hours. And many of my seniors, there's some seniors that I work with daily. There's some seniors that I work with once a week or twice a week. There's some seniors that I work with once or twice a month. But with a membership, they are guaranteed that time, and that time is there. They get priority scheduling. They get my personal cell phone. They get, there's so many benefits to it. And it provides a sense of security that they know
Mhm.
they have certain hours, they have certain times that they are absolutely guaranteed. They don't have to worry in the beginning of the week or what will I need next week or where will I fit in or whatever. So that seems to work the best. Um, services are deductible. My services are deductible for income tax purposes, which is a nice
Yeah,
benefit from them.
absolutely.
I also offer packages. The other thing with memberships, there's no minimum requirement. It's so easy to work with me. There's no minimum requirement. If you're just using me for packages, then just for ease of transportating and everything else, I require a minimum of 2 hours.
Mhm,
Um, I have packages for a small, just to give everybody, a small idea of whatever, for 3 hours for
mhm,
$115 for just 3 hours. So, and I try to work with clients to make it as reasonable. And I don't on my website have hours written, pricing written down with it. I try to work individually with each one,
mhm.
with each client, to try to make it affordable. I want to be able to care for them. But yes, I work work somewhere between 30 and $35 an hour. As you do memberships, that price comes down or whatever. But just to give everybody, because people want to, know exactly, or at least a ballpark so they can understand it. And I'm always happy to share that with them.